What's up, y'all? It is 5:30 in the morning, and I'm heading to New York City this weekend for a ball. I'm just getting ready now. I'm taking a bus out there, cheapest option. I've been traveling a lot lately, and so, I'm kind of on a budget. I like to fly normally, but, like to save a little money here and there, so I'm taking a bus. What can I say? So, so let's go. So I pack a lot of stuff because I like to have different options to wear. So I don't want to be like getting ready and all of a sudden I don't like my outfit and I don't have anything else to choose from. So I probably overpacked. But since I'm taking the bus, I don't have to worry about checking a bag like I would at the airport. So I was like, okay, I can bring like an extra jacket or two, whatever the case may be, even though it's a hassle to have to carry like two big bags. But I'd rather do that than be like in my Airbnb and like not satisfied with whatever I'm wearing and not have something else to wear. Even though I could probably go outside and buy something, but why would I buy something if I have what I need? So I'm packing a little bit extra, but yeah, to me it's whatever.
All right, so I'm halfway there to New York City. We at a rest stop now. Got some food, got some coffee. Took a nice little nap. And yeah, I had my haircut at 12 and it's like 9:45 right now. And I think we may have like maybe still like 2 hours to go. So I'm praying that I make it in time for my haircut appointment, because if I don't, I'm going to have to figure out a different time to get a haircut later, because my barber might not have any availability until like later in the night, which means I would have to go from Washington Heights, from Dykeman, down to Battery Park and then back. I'm really not trying to do that, so I really hope that I can make it on time, even if I'm 15 minutes late. I know he'll take me. I just hate being late to stuff. Like, if you know me, I hate being late. Ooh, okay, this sucks. I hate being late to stuff. So yeah, I'm praying to get there on time. But anywho, still got a little time to go, so I'm gonna hop back on this bus real quick, okay? Enjoy my coffee.
Oh, what's up, y'all? I got my hair cut, thank goodness. My barber always hooks me up here in New York City. I've been with him for years, many years. So anytime I come back to New York City, I always go to him. Even if I'm staying in Brooklyn, he's in Dykeman in Washington Heights. So I take the train because he's my one and only. He got my heart. But anyways, I made it to, not we. Well, I guess we, because you're watching me, but we made it to the Airbnb. So I'm staying at this place called Sonder. It's like, it's kind of like a hotel, but not really. Like, it's apartment buildings. And anyways, it's cute. As you can see, it's really, let me turn the camera around. So it's like a cute little studio. It's kind of like a hotel room, but it's like apartment too. It's like a studio apartment, actually. I love it. It's so cute. Like, so mind you, I hadn't mentioned, but I'm 99% sure I will be moving back to New York City by next year. And see, if I had a little studio apartment like this, I'll be happy with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know the rents in New York, I'm not gonna be able to get a 1-bedroom. And y'all never seen my 2-bedroom where I'm currently living back in my hometown. But oh, okay, I got a cute view here. Hold on. Okay. Yes, I'm happy. Cool. All right, so let me unpack. I gotta work a little bit. The benefits of working from home is that I can kind of break my day up. So I worked a little bit earlier while I was on the way here. I took a break. Now I gotta hop back on. I actually have a few meetings to finish out through the day, but yeah, I'm excited. Y'all, I am so tired right now. So I had to move to a new building owned by the company Sonder because the room that I was in the other building smelled like smoke, and I started to get a headache. And I was like, I can't stay in here. So they didn't have any room in the building that I was in, so they put me in a different building. But I gotta say, I'm not mad because they gave me a whole apartment actually. So I actually have a 1 bedroom. Okay, I'll give you a little tour in a second. I'll turn this camera around, but it's cute or whatever. It's my room. Nice little view from my room, okay? It's cute. The bed is cute too, you know? A little cute little living room. See, this is what I'm trying to have when I move back here. Okay, I'm not mad. What's up, y'all? Y'all like my haircut? I don't like that he shaved down my my beard, my mustache. It's kind of annoying, but so we're here with the house of Danielle Luna. We're doing a little photo shoot here to say hi to some of the house members. This is Justin. What's up? This is Danielle Luna. This is Chad. Say hello. I'm vlogging.
Why you came in right now when
I know, you look
almost dying.
Everyone's getting ready, so we're gonna do a cool little photo shoot. You know how we do, the house of Danielle Luna. So this is pretty cool. I'm excited to get some new photos, so y'all gonna be seeing those on my Instagram pretty soon. Maybe I'll do some behind the scenes so y'all can see. Ooh! Not me turning the camera right on when you pulled your pants down. They gonna live for that one. Anyways, y'all, it's gonna be fun. What's up, y'all? So we're in Times Square right now? Oh, mind you, we was just talking about Bad Bunny.
Touch it.
Let me turn. So, my brother YG, he's dropping us off, and that's my brother Justin.
We're about to have a good ass time.
We're gonna go have some drinks. Well, me and Justin are gonna go and meet my friend from my childhood, Angel, Demo, we call him, but I don't remember if he likes to be called Angel or Demo, so sorry, you're gonna have to correct me when I find you, when I come to you. But we're gonna go have some drinks, maybe go out for a little dancey dance, and then that's it. Cause we have the ball. We're walking the ball tomorrow, and we gotta be there at like 3 or 4. So, and I gotta get up early too, anyways, because I gotta buy some stuff. I gotta buy a few stuff for my effect. So, if you don't know what ballroom is, as I was trying to explain earlier, and I'm gonna do a breakdown in this video at some point before I post it, but an effect is basically your costume, whatever you're wearing at the ball for the category that you're walking. So my effect is actually calling for just black and red. Again, as I mentioned earlier in this clip, I walk everyday realness and realness with a twist. So both of those categories are calling for black and red. Of course, I'm not wearing the same thing that I'm wearing for realness with a twist that I'm wearing for everyday realness. So for everyday realness, I'm gonna wear black jeans, a black tank top, some black sneakers. I gotta wear some red in there because it's black and red, but anywho, we in Times Square. I wanted to show y'all. Let me flip this camera around. So y'all know what Times Square is, you know. I mean, I'm sure many of you have been here, maybe. Even if you haven't, this is what it's giving. We at a stoplight, so we're not moving, but it's beautiful. When I lived here for 7 years, I never came here, ever.
Gag.
Gag. Because when you live here, you don't want to be up in Times Square. Like, let's be fucking for real.
Mad congested.
But it's cool when you come. Like, if you ever come to New York and you've never been here before, you need to come to Times Square. I mean, come on, look at it. Let's be real. Anywho.
That fucking shit is fire.
That shit is good as fuck.
And that bitch is hot as fuck. She started fighting.
Good morning. It's the day of the ball. It's the day of the first ball. If I didn't mention, there's two big balls this weekend. It's the Alpha Omega Ball, which is today, Saturday, and then the Ballroom Throwbacks Ball, which is tomorrow. So, very long weekend. I hope my body is ready for it. I've been in the gym. But you know, voguing is such a different, like, sport. You're using your whole body, you're doing cardio, you're falling on the floor when you dip, you know, and if you're not soft, sometimes it gets to you, you know? So, I try to keep this off sometimes, but, you know, I like that dramatic flair sometimes, but... Anywho, I'm waking up now because I had a long night last night, and I gotta start preparing to head to the ball. It's supposed to start like at 4 or 5. I think my house is gonna get there at. I don't even know. I have to ask, but I actually have to buy something for my effect. I think I was talking about this last night. But I have to buy something for my effect, which again is like a costume. Which is funny because it's not really a costume, but gosh, I gotta have like a whole sit down for those that, I mean, I feel like my audience might know a lot about the ballroom scene, or at least like somewhat, but if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, like what else you'd like to know about ballroom. I'm happy to kind of like maybe do like a little side video or something about that. But yeah, anyways, I have to go buy a black tank top, and I want to buy some new sneakers and something else that I think I have to buy. But yeah, so I got to get up and start preparing for that, and I want to get some coffee or make some coffee. So this is what I look like in the morning, y'all. So if you want to date me and you want to wake up next to me, this is what I look like. All right, let me get up. Alright, so I got the rest of the stuff for my effect for the ball tonight. So I'm on my way back to my Airbnb to get ready. So I'm gonna go home, work out a little bit, do some push-ups, you know, get this body looking nice and plump. And stretch, shower, and then I'm gonna leave out. So I'm really excited. I haven't walked. My lips are looking chapped on here. I should have probably put some. Anyways, it don't matter.
what was I saying? I haven't walked the ball since like January of last year. A big ball. I've been at OTA a couple times, looking a little crazy. So, but I'm excited to get back on the floor, and really excited to just storm this year, as we say in the ballroom scene. I'm really ready to get back on the floor and have my fun. I just want to be around my ballroom family again. So yeah, I'm really excited. So here we go. Let's go. So I'm running a little bit late. We have to be there by 4, no later than 4. One of my pieces of my effect is a harness. It's red and black, but it has metal on it. And my category is calling only for red and black. So I bought some black markers, but also some black paint. I'm gonna try and paint over those metal things really quickly and let it dry while I do some push-ups, stretch a bit, take a shower, and then grab an Uber, because if I take the train, I'm gonna be hella late, and I'm not trying to be late. So let me get on that, let's go. I hope to be also make a little bit more of this content around ballroom, so expect some of that. All right, y'all, let's see you at the ball. So we're here at the ball now. This is my table right here. My house members are late, and I'm upset, but you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna let that slide. I'll get on their ass when they get here, but I'm really excited to be here at the ball. I'm really excited to walk. I'm really curious on what's gonna happen tonight. I really just want to have fun. Of course, I would like to win, but I haven't walked in so long that I just want to get out there and show my ass, figuratively and literally. So stay tuned.
The golden refuge of human civilization and the guardians of the mythical Phoenix. It has long been foretold that tonight is the night that the creature will burn, birthing a new age of beauty.
Take my power, bitch, take it back. Brass band. Butch Quinn, everything free. Can I see?
What's going on, y'all? So don't be mad at me, but I am back home in Boston, and I know that my purpose of making this vlog was to like show you my weekend in New York City and show you a little bit more about ballroom. But this was actually my first major ball since like last year, January, I think January 2024. And so at the ball, I was like nervous, and I was helping people, and I was trying to film on my phone, and it just wasn't happening. So I'm so sorry that I couldn't get you like a lot of footage from the ball. I promise that as I continue on my ballroom journey this year, because I am reactivating myself into ballroom and I'm coming back out more often, I will be filming, and I will show you like insider look into my experience in ballroom and my house and all of that. But yeah, unfortunately I couldn't catch the footage that I wanted to catch for y'all. I'm so sorry. And I caught some footage of New York City, so I hope you have enjoyed it, like what I caught. But again, I visit New York pretty often, and I mentioned that I'm highly like 95% sure I'm going to move back there. So there'll probably be more footage of that coming
by next year. Anywho, but I'll be back there, this year, of course, too. But yeah, I wanted to finish off this video because y'all didn't get to see my effect. My effect I would like to show y'all because I didn't get to show y'all at the ball. And so let me go change into that so y'all can see what I was wearing for Realness with a Twist. And as I mentioned earlier, I'll explain a little bit more what Realness with a Twist is, but let me show you what I am or what I was wearing. All right, so boom. This is what I was wearing. I actually had a different hat, but I lost it at the ball. So the category called for all red and black, which was the colors of the House of Alpha Omega, and so you had to wear anything red and black. I wanted to bring sexiness to my look. I wanted to show off my body. I'm feeling very sexy these days. I've been doing a lot of work on my body, so I wanted to show that off a little bit. Well, not a little bit, obviously a lot, since you can kind of see there's a lot here. But I wanted to show off my sexiness. I wanted to be sexy and a twister at the same time, kind of mix these two things together and bring, like I said, a sexiness to my performance. Unfortunately, I don't feel that I did too well. I did lose my first battle. Shout out to Reese. I'm gonna get you. I'm coming back for that ass, but it's all good. It's all fun and games. Well, it's competition. So, anywho, I did lose my first battle. I thought that I would do better. I think because I haven't walked a major ball in almost a year or over a year, I'm wearing this outfit, this effect, which is showing my body. The room we were in was really small. The lights were bright. There were people literally on either side of us. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning already. Had been waiting since like 5, 6 to walk my category. So I was tired. I was nervous. I was anxious. And then I'm like half naked basically in front of all of these people, which I did purposely because again, I wanted to feel sexy, but I don't I don't think that I've worn something like this ever in ballroom. I've showed my skin a little bit. I've had my shirt off and stuff, but like this is very exposing. You know what I'm saying? So like I think when I got on the floor, I was like, oh shit, like I got a Vogue now and I'm feeling like looked on and people can see like my imperfections, maybe they can see things that I maybe wouldn't feel comfortable of them seeing. But anywho, I battled. I got in there and I haven't watched the battle yet from the clips. I don't think that I want to, even though I should, to see what I can do better. But again, I'm pretty hard on myself, and a lot of people like they tell me, "Oh, I love your Vogue. I love when you come out." And I think that adds like a layer of pressure for me because I think to myself, "Oh my God, like they're going to be expecting me to eat it tonight and I need to eat it." And then it's like I get on the floor and I'm like, "Oh my God, like am I going to do good?" So I'm trying to break out of this mentality of like performing for the expectations of other people rather just getting on the floor and just like feeling it. And it's so funny because if you watch my Instagram and stuff like that, y'all be seeing me Vogue down here in this kitchen and I'd be eating it. Like I'd be recording up like, damn, I ate that. And I'm like, why don't I Vogue like that at the ball? And it's probably because I'm here alone. I don't have anyone to feel like I have to eat it for. I can fuck up or I can do stupid shit and I won't feel like people are judging me. But yeah, so I could have done better. But I'm proud of myself for going back out there and I'm really excited to get back out onto the scene. But yeah, this is what I was wearing. So as you can see, yes, I know it's very sexy. I love it. I feel very sexy in it, showing a lot. But I try to mix it up. I tried to have this cap, or it was a different cap, but I wanted, and then the harness was there. I wanted it to have like a mix of like masculine and feminine. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Realness with a Twist is. Like it's the masculine boys or the tradie boys that are feeling fish or feeling cunt. Can I say that on YouTube? OMG, I might have to bleep that out. But feeling, CUNT, puss. So that's what I wanted to give, and I feel like I gave that one my effect, but I'm not sure how my performance was. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to watch the video. If I do before I put this video up, I might insert it into here, but I might just have to tell y'all to go to Ballroom Throwbacks. Shout out to Caesar to watch the clips because I'm not sure if I'm going to watch it. But this is what I was wearing. Let me know if y'all like it in the comments. Let me know if you want to see me in some more of this stuff. Might, do a little something, a little shit. Right? Okay. Yeah, so let me go change out of this because it's literally like 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm in my house recording this. But yeah, it was given like a little whoop-de-whoop. All right, let me stop. Hold on. I'll be right back. So yeah, y'all, that was what I was wearing. I wanted to show y'all. I left the underwear on. I was feeling a little sexy, so I said, let me leave it on, feel a little sexy. A little show for y'all. Thank you for watching. Maybe you'll stick around if I'm wearing this little sexy underwear. Okay. So just as an overview again, I walk realness and realness with a twist. So realness is a category, basically what you do. There's so many different subcategories within the category of realness. My particular category is everyday realness. I started off with walking everyday realness. I then switched over to executive realness, which is like you're presenting as like a businessman or a mature older man or whatnot. But I had to switch out that category because I got a tattoo on my head. And in the world of ballroom, if you're walking executive realness, you probably cannot get your tens or be considered executive if you have a big tattoo on your head, because you're supposed to be like the CEO of a big company or a very professional looking man, whatever. So I had to switch back to everyday realness, which is fine because I am everyday realness. If I go outside and you don't know me or whatever the case may be, if I'm not feeling puss that day, you might not know that I am gay, which means that I am real in the ballroom world. And that's what realness is. Realness essentially is you as a person, as a queer person, whether you're trans, whether you're gay, whatever the case may be, you can go outside and you won't be clocked, which means that people will not either A, know that you're gay, or B, in the world for trans people, for people that walk realness and they're trans, people won't be able to clock that they are trans. So basically, I want to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, anyone that's watching this and does ballroom and knows the history, but if I'm not mistaken, realness was born out of survival for trans people. And it was basically like, you had to try to be as real as you could be so that you wouldn't go outside and get hurt or, get unalived or whatever the case may be. So now realness with a twist was born out of realness, right? It was a way for the realness boys to feel themselves, to feel puss, to feel CUNT, right? I'm saying CUNT because I'm not sure if I can say the other word on YouTube. I would like for my vlogs to become monetized, so I'm still figuring it out. If you know, let me know in the comments if I can swear or not, but I'm gonna figure it out. But realness with a twist is just for the opportunity for the realness boys, the tradie boys, the masculine boys to show that they are feminine, that they can be feminine in it. And yeah, it's still supposed to have a hint of masculinity in it, right? Realness with a twist has grown a lot, or has evolved, I would say, over the years. But like classic realness with a twist is like, as a twister, you're not really supposed to vogue that well. Like, you're not supposed to know how to vogue that well because it's supposed to look weird and awkward and funny and masculine. And so I will say, I think because of the evolution of Vogue and how it's evolved to have a lot of stunts and a lot of acrobatics and all of this stuff, like it has opened the door for other butch queens to be able to enter this category and to also walk realness, but also walk Vogue, but also be really good at Vogue. So I don't know, it's very mixed. I personally feel that you should always walk realness if you're walking realness with a twist. It like you should. The category is literally realness with a twist. Realness with a twist, not twist and then sometimes real. It's like you gotta be real and then you can twist. So I'm not trying to be shady or call anybody out, but like if you walk realness with a twist and you're not walking realness in the same night, like come on now, like just go to Butch Queen Vogue, fam. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing I want to say too is like, I personally feel that when you're on stage, when you're walking realness with a twist, like you should also be selling your realness before the battle and after the battle. Like, I mean, I don't know what people's opinions on it are. You know, Dad, if you're watching this, I know you have strong opinions. You'll let me know it. But I personally feel that if you're walking realness with a twist, you should be real before the battle and after the battle. Because during the battle, you're gonna be more feminine. You're gonna be more see you, con like this. And then you got to come out that and you got to show them, hey, like, what's up? I'm real, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and hopefully I'll get some footage of that as I continue to film and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm rambling now. So anywho, I wanted to give y'all an overview of those things. I wanted to show you what my effect was. And I wanted to thank y'all for watching the vlog. I know it's probably not that great yet, but I'm learning. I want to do more vlogs. I've been traveling a lot, and I will be traveling so much this year. Again, I'm getting back into ballroom, and I want to show you a different side of me. I want y'all to see all sides of me. I talk a lot on my Instagram about how I am a multi-dimensional person. I am smart. I'm intellectual. I love to read, but I also like to be bangy sometimes and ratchet, and I like to shake my ass, and I like to feel sexy, and I have sexual desires, and I like to talk. And I don't know, I'm just a different person, and I want in so many different ways. And I want y'all who follow me, who have been following me for a long time, to see all sides of me. Because one thing that I have learned in this past year, and I'll talk about it in a different video, how I went through therapy and I've learned to love myself, but I'm accepting myself and I'm liberating myself from the shame that I have felt around who I am in a few different areas, one of them being sex, and I'm gonna talk a lot about that. So anyways, thank you so much for being here. Please like, subscribe, comment. Like, I know everyone says these on these videos, but it's for a reason. Like, I want my platform to grow, and your support will be so much appreciated for that. So please like, subscribe, comment. Like, subscribe, comment. Please like, subscribe, comment. I love y'all. Jomi Danielle Luna here. Y'all also might know me as Joshua Michael Cruz, which is my YouTube name, my Instagram name, my TikTok name. Follow me on all platforms. Let me know your thoughts on this vlog, how I can do better. Also, what you would like to see, right? I might show a little bit of no, well, maybe I'm not kidding, but we'll see. Anyways, much love, y'all. Thank you. Bye-bye.